die of laughter.
Back when tigers used to smoke, before the rise of the cream to the top, there was an age.
Whoa, dude,
We'll retake.
Motorcycles in this world too, and smoking tigers.
Yes.
Holy
Back when
shit.
tigers used to smoke.
Just got interesting.
Okay.
Before the rise of the cream to the top, there was an age undreamed of. It is here our story begins, in the humble village of Pinewood Pass, a forest thruway that primarily serves as a resting point for those off to bigger and better things. Tucked away in a pocket of relative peace, made possible by the natural borders that serve to protect it from invading bodies, Pinewood Pass and its surrounding area are popular amongst travelers due to its central location between major cities and relative safety compared to most everywhere else around it. Merchants, traders, drifters, and grifters circulate through the wooden halls of Pinewood Pass with the regularity of a steady pulse. And although few choose to make it their permanent home, those that do live well by tending to their travelers, when they aren't busy losing it back on bets. Although there's tension brewing between the progress-driven empire of the East and the more free-spirited
Damn
kingdoms out
DMing
west,
people. He's not listening.
Pinewood Pass remains open to all kinds, so long as they have money to spend. Orcs, gnomes, humans, elves, and a variety of other species and races call Pinewood Pass home, and many more happy to call it a restful stop along the way. The most prominent structure, located in the center of the village, is the inn, at which most all things and people who pass through end up staying. Fate's Fork, the best and only inn in the village that the village has to offer. Sam,
Yeah.
Fucking face.
what is your character?
What are you looking at?
What can I call your character? It doesn't have to be exactly your name or whatever, but like, what do you want to be? What's your character here?
My name's Hugh.
Okay.
Oh my god. Last name about Janus? I swear to God.
Please tell me his name is
Okay.
not Hugh Janus.
Okay. Just wait. It is here that you, Hugh, of undetermined last name, find yourself working one foggy morning after a long night of serving and cleaning up after patrons. A group of high-rolling gnomes came through, making a scene, but of course have conveniently forgotten to leave any sort of tip before retiring for the night around 5 a.m.
Classic gnomes.
Yeah, typical fucking
As you look around the dining area and bar, you notice a number of new faces have already appeared since dealing with the gnomes. A handful of unfamiliar goblins are
Oh my god, even worse than gnomes.
A handful of unfamiliar goblins are puffing and passing gas feverishly. Not a totally unfamiliar sight. Your vision continues to wander to another corner of the dining hall.
Hold on. Passing gas isn't farting?
And is caught by the dull shimmer of a strange
Okay.
metal box attached to the hip of a ragged-looking man. He's wearing a poncho that's been patchworked together from a variety of materials and various hides that you don't think you've ever seen before. As you begin to squint and wonder, a booming voice echoes from over your shoulder. Your boss and part-time manager of the establishment, one Kurtz Holden, begins berating you as usual. And had he not already made a routine of doing so, it would probably be an intimidating experience. A towering frame, topped with a completely bald head and face, composed almost entirely of sharp, jutting features. It seemed likely that someone near his branch on the family tree had spent time sleeping with giants. How many times do I have to tell
Probably
you?
his whore mom.
That caravan from the Western Kingdoms is going to be coming through any day now.
Got absolutely ripped apart by giant dick.
Jesus Christ. How many times? Your mom's a whore and giants raped her. Okay, guys, come on, grow up.
She used her as a flashlight.
The caravan is going to be coming through any day now, and when it gets here, you'd better have the rooms ready and a fresh keg brought up to the bar. You got it? These guys travel with money to burn, and I don't plan on growing cold anytime soon. Expect more guests than usual, since I'm sure they'll be hiring whatever help they can while they're here. Oh, and don't forget to hang this up by the bar. Kurtz hands Hugh a flyer for help in the fields, then heads off towards the kitchen.
Whoa.
Earning money, that's a federal offense. Am I right?
As you go to hang the
hell?
flyer, you glance over it. You don't remember seeing spiders around here, and it strikes you as curious that they'd be causing trouble in the fields. The idea of a few more gold lining your pockets sounds lovely, but before you have any more time to mull over how you'd spend the reward, the saloon-style doors press apart as a stout figure in a wine-colored cloak enters and has a seat at the bar. Next to him, you notice an enormous green figure weeping into its mug.
You can't just.
That's all of us.
That's all of us.
Now, Sam, you have to engage us in conversation.
No, dude. Like, first of all, I said, could maybe somebody else go first? Second of all, you just gave me 18 fucking different things to pay attention to. I fucking forget half of it.
You're a wench.
You're deep
I
in
was
your character right now.
writing it down.
And
Everybody's screaming at me to stop DMing stuff. I'm trying to write down. I'm Pinewood Pass. That's where I am.
Oh, wait,
okay.
I should probably
Pinewood
actually
Pass.
take
Fate's
notes.
Fork, that's the end.
Where
And then
am I?
I got to the Mexican guy with the metal box, and I was like, oh fuck. And then I started writing down the manager, and then there was another opportunity wandering through. Yeah, I'm overwhelmed. But let's go back to those gnomes.
They've
That
gone to
gnome
bed.
situation.
They went to bed
They
hours
left.
ago.
Left
Were you not
and didn't
paying attention?
tip.
They left. They left to give you a
Yeah,
dollar.
wait, you don't have that in your notes, dumbass.
Yeah.
You're ruining this experience.
Okay, and how
Sure,
many
yeah.
gnomes were there?
It was just a group, like probably like 5 or 6 of them. It is hard to count because they're so small and they move around so much, and they were just drinking,
And they're loud.
kind of partying, and then they just kind of went and quit it. You're kind of counting on a big tip, and it did not show up.
What am I, a fucking pussy? I didn't go out there and yell at them. I didn't
What is that, a
confront them in the
map?
alley as they were leaving.
They
this
didn't
is the
leave.
tavern.
This is an inn. They just went upstairs. They're in their
Whoa.
work
Oh, they
queue
went to so
to
they're
bed.
asleep above me
somewhere.
somewhere.
There's a gnome room up there.
No.
All right.
There was a group
Write
of them.
that
And they're
down.
pretty wealthy.
I'm writing that down.
How?
If I happen to maybe find some accomplices tonight in this bar, I might go fucking pay a visit to that gnome room up there.
I mean, it's already morning time, so they'll probably be up before too long.
Oh, okay. All right. Wait in the stairwell. Okay.
What were these gnomes wearing? Gnome clothes or regular non-gnomish?
It's like really vibrant kind of stuff. They're just kind of like they're probably rich gnomes, like sons.
Rich.
They're just going around, fucking hitting Pinewood
not
Pass
tipping.
before
Are
they
these
go
like
to the big
self-made
city.
gnomes, or is this like generational wealth we're talking
This is
about?
probably
Probably have to
generational
talk
wealth.
to him.
The way they were acting is most likely generational wealth.
Generational gnome wealth.
Old
plague.
gnomey.
Bunch of fucking trust fund gnomes, man.
Basically.
Nothing worse than a group of trust fund gnomes in a tavern. Now that's trouble.
Yeah.
Trouble brewing.
Classic.
I mean,
That's
It
a
is.
classic.
You see those guys, they walk
Your boss
under the
likes them.
saloon doors and they don't even, the doors don't even move because they go right under them. And you know that's trouble walking in. Yeah.
Yeah, they're disgusting.
Okay.
Anyway.
So, you know what I'm going to do?
Leave. I quit. This is my last day. I'm moving to the city. Oh, I've had enough. These gnomes are the last straw.
The gnomes, the poncho guy with the metal box, the flyer.
All because they
These
didn't.
two
All because they
other main
didn't tip.
characters.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna fucking pin that flyer up on the above the bar there, like he said.
You do it. You do an incredible job.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah.
I don't have to roll for that.
No, you have the innate ability as a character to just be able to do that. That was within your like guaranteed skill
That's
set.
a racial trait, by the way.
Yeah.
One of my racial traits is I can pin paper really well to the wall. Okay. And then now it's somebody else's turn.
Dude, don't you work here? Can you maybe offer a drink or something?
Okay, so then I'm exasperated from all this hard work.
Oh, put the paper up.
Completely winded because nothing tires me out quite like putting a flyer up.
Well, Kurtz looks out from the kitchen and he goes, "What the hell's taking you so long? You just stood there for like 5 minutes."
Yeah, I was dreaming of bigger and better things. I feel like this tavern is just holding me back.
He goes, "Why I oughta," and he shakes a fist at you before he goes back in the kitchen.
Oh, okay. And then I turn around and I start scanning the room and I go, "Hey, does anybody need a drink?" Because I work there, you know.
I don't drink.
God, does anybody else need a fucking drink?
Sure. I'll take a Coca-Cola.
Oh, whoa! This
I'll
guy
take
with
one Coke. Classic.
one. I don't think they have that. I don't know what that is.
Order something more fantastical, Brian. Come on.
A root beer.
We got
float.
mead.
I want a
We got wine. We got water. We got best glass of water you'll
You
ever
guys
have.
got French fries?
Bizzle, does this place have French fries?
There's pub food. Yeah.
Okay.
Pub
All right, I
food?
want
Decent
French
amount.
fries.
French fries.
Yeah,
I-
with gravy.
I-
There would be some sort of
eavesdrop.
equivalent to the.
And I say, "Oh, and I'll take a water." And then when I drink it, I go, "Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, thanks for the water." And then I go to sleep. A warm glass of water. I'm tired. You know, my guy's like super sullen. He's like, I'm weeping. So I'm just kind of, I drink my water and then I do more weeping. I say, "You're right. They do have wine here." And I go, and I do a whiny noise. Because even, at my lowest,
You guys are all right next to him, by the way. You're like
directly next to him.
maximum. Like they're sitting side by side at the bar.
Can I do a visual pat down of what these two other guys look like?
Yeah.
Some sort of ocular assessment.
Yeah.
All right, I'm just. All right.
Yeah, let me see your sketch.
Okay. Yeah, is this the show and tell?
Why don't you describe yourself? Yeah.
Describe
Okay.
yourself
Well,
and some
can I use
sketch.
the pic? Can I put the picture in there?
Yeah, but the
both.
people at home.
Oh,
need
yeah,
that.
yeah. I got you. So
Whoa.
that's a donkey for scale. It's 5 feet. No.
Okay. So
Okay,
your guy's 10 feet tall?
No, my guy's 5 feet tall.
Oh, so the
donkey's-
donkey's
Imagine that
like
the
2.5
donkey is
feet
the same
tall.
size.
Okay,
as him.
yeah, he's 2.5 feet tall.
Okay, so
I'm supposed to
this
make
is like
him
when my
bigger.
daughter shows me artwork and I have to lie to her and say this looks good. And
I had
this
10
is
minutes to do this. I
He's
had
like-
actually, okay, that's
you're
embarrassing
like-
to say. I spent 10 minutes on this,
Santa?
but
It's like Santa.
no. So this, okay, I'm 5 foot, 200 pounds, as you can tell by my wide, round body. Look like
Okay.
a tomato.
I am not
red
giving
button.
that guy. I'm not serving that guy. I refuse. That guy
you
ordered
already
French fries.
talked
I
about-
am never getting him French
Who
fries.
else would get French fries at a bar in the
That
morning?
guy's a freak. Look at the way he's smiling at me. I'm not talking to that guy.
He has purely whites and a beautiful. You might notice his beautiful hazel
He's got all of his teeth. Yeah.
brown
That's good.
eyes.
Nice ring on him. And
Very
nice
important,
little-
like a gem, a very valuable, fancy gem ring.
Rob 'em.
With and shoes with rubies and emeralds and sapphires on them.
Whoa, is this guy like mega rich?
Oh.
And then a bracelet that says EOTM.
What else
which
about the
stands for-
shoes?
Well, you gotta ask me what it stands for. What about the shoes?
Yeah. Wasn't there
Oh,
some?
and those are golden shoelaces.
No, but wasn't there like a physical characteristic to the shoes?
They look like the fucking. They look like Kazam shoes,
Yeah.
like the
Whoa.
genie shoes. They're like
Yeah.
curled up, like an elf's shoe.
Okay. All right.
They're all
And
gold.
I, as the waiter,
What?
go.
Well, it's poops packed down. You can't. You're
Yeah.
Okay, I can't say anything.
And now
You
I
can't
look
say
at
nothing.
Sam, and what do I see, Sam, when I look at you
This
with my
guy,
my
brace for
teary
impact.
eyes?
This guy's wild. He kind of just looks like a. It's
way
the
blown
exposure's
out.
too high.
You wrote. Oh, you actually drew him. That looks
Yeah.
like a person.
Oh wait, I can't. Yeah, can I get?
All right, what's in the
He's-
sack? Like
Is
that's
that
the
a
first
cape?
thing.
Yeah, he's got a cloak on.
What kind of winch? Can you move it a little so it maybe adjusts?
It's
There
like,
There you
that's
go.
bright.
Oh,
That's
there,
like
yeah,
a-
it's very.
that's just
Oh,
One Punch Man with a hair. What the
it's you. It's
What?
little you.
No, this is a completely fabricated character.
Okay, I say,
Dude, it looks exact.
Bar Winch, what's your name? I'm gonna assume it's like very similar to your name.
Oh, Sam,
My name's Hugh.
could you describe yourself with words as well?
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. This is for the audio people.
That's a
out
tough
there.
one. Yeah, the audio.
Yeah.
That's gonna be like most people. You're gonna have to.
Yeah.
Better.
I'm just a regular looking guy.
What are you wearing?
Okay.
No,
Looks like
I'm an
Captain
elf.
Morgan.
I'm an elf, and
That's an elf.
yeah, and I'm wearing a pair of tights with some leather boots, like Robin Hood style boots. Got on a tunic,
Robin
like
Hood.
a tan tunic.
Nice.
I got
It looked like a white tunic to me.
well, this was a pencil drawing. I did it in about 4 minutes.
Okay.
It's pretty good.
Since I work here at the bar, accommodations are pretty scarce around here. They don't let me really sleep in one of the nice rooms and everything. So my hair's a little bit patchy because I cut it with sharpened rocks.
Yeah, nice.
Didn't realize they actually have scissors right here behind the bar, and I have full access to them, even though I.
Poob is just putting this together in his head, by the way. He's
Yeah,
like, this man
yeah.
looks like he cuts his hair with
That's what
rocks.
you
Like,
see.
you're not
You
actually
see all
telling
that.
him. Or
Yeah, you
Well, you ever look into
have you
someone's
locked
eyes and you see a.
Did you lock eyes and notice he was looking at you and you just started describing
No.
yourself?
Yeah.
No,
I
you
know
ever
what you're
seen someone
thinking.
that's been through trauma and you look them in the eye and you see a whole
in the mirror.
story there?
Yeah.
That's when Poob locks eyes with me. He goes, he got that whole exposition dump.
And then since our eyes are meeting, let me upload this photo since you can now see my story and my sad eyes.
Your sad eyes.
Well, I'm crying, bitch. Hold on, where's this
Whoa.
picture?
So this is the guy that just drank water, fell asleep
Yeah.
4 seconds,
Wait,
and then woke up and said,
Well,
"I want wine," and then starts crying.
I get night terrors, so I fell asleep and I instantly had a night terror, and I woke up in a scream.
1 second.
And then I saw your guy, and I said, "Hi, I'm Pop Goblin," and I'm like, as you can tell, just jacked to the fucking bone.
Okay.
Kind of a
Says
limeish green
Wiping a
color.
tear.
I'm wiping a tear, and I'm describing this out loud both to the listener and to you guys. I say, as you can tell, I'm just fucking cut. Pretty big, world's biggest goblin, maybe. Who knows? I've got kind
Hey,
of.
do those goblins over there in the corner that are eating and drinking, can they hear what he's saying when he's like, "I'm the world's biggest goblin"?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
No,
badass.
They can't hear shit.
Okay.
Yeah, and I've got
upset.
like Wolverine hair, but instead of it going up into like Hugh Jackman Wolverine hair, it's like goblin ears, like haired out. It's badass. You're just gonna have to picture that. Kind of like beautiful. Like I said, probably 6-pack, probably leaning towards 8. He's
I
wearing.
see he's got Adonis hips as well.
He's currently not wearing a shirt, I don't think, but he's got a bag on.
Yeah, I don't.
And he's got like black sweatpants and shoes. And I say, I wipe away a tear.